Okay, so what we have here, it's memo discussion for geography, grade 9. Remember, when you're sitting for examination, the junior examinations, you have section A, term 1 is work, which is map scales, and section B will be the theory that you did for this term, which is about development. Okay, so now we have our section A, question 1. Choose the correct answer from the options provided. Write down only the correct letter A to D next to the number. Okay, so here we have our first question. The scale of the orthophoto map is 1 to 10,000, 1 to 50,000, 25 kilometers, or 1 to 100. Okay, the orthophoto map is, the scale of orthophoto map is 1 to 10,000. So this is our answer. This is our answer. Our answer is A. Okay, the type of landform in block A2 on the topography map is A. Is it a concave slope, the national route, river valley, or arterial route? Okay, the answer is a river valley. It is a river valley. Okay, then we have the contour interval of a topography map is it 20 meters, 5 meters, 1 to 50,000, or 1 to 10,000. Okay, the contour interval for a topographic map is 20 meters. Then we have pit retrieval is approximately dash from a melo. Okay, remember, here you're going to choose the correct answer, write down. Okay, so here our answer is 98 kilometers. Identify man-made feature that is essential for development in block A5. Okay, we have a cemetery, row of trees, power lines, national road. So here the answer is power lines. Remember, you'll be given an addendum for this question paper. Yes, it's not an addendum, actually it is you'll be given a map. Okay, you'll be given a map for this question paper. Okay, this is the map, will be a map of a topography map, 226, 29 DB Emelo topographic map and an orthophoto. So for you to answer these questions, you'll need to look at a map. Okay, so we have map work, techniques, and calculations. You're going to refer to 26, 29 DB Emelo topographic and orthophoto map. Okay, and then you answer the following questions. Remember, you are given that map. Without a map, you cannot answer any of the questions. Identify the direction of flow of the following rivers on a topographic map. Okay, so for the direction of flow of the following rivers on the topographic map, okay, we have Kele Drink Water Spirit in block A. The direction of flow is east to west. East to west. All right. And then river in block C2, it is south to north. All right. So we have give the coordinates of spot height labeled by the letter F and BI. So the coordinates are 26 degrees, 31, 37 minutes south. And then we have 29 degrees, 55, and 25 minutes east. All right. Mention 2 ways in which height is shown on an orthophoto map. We show height through spot height. We use spot heights. All right. We also use contour lines. All right. Using a topographic map, calculate the distance from a trig beacon 309 in block D4 to windpipe labeled by the G block B3. Show your answer in meters. All right, you calculate the distance on the ground equals to the distance on the map scale. So here, first and foremost, you need to get the distance between this block in centimeters and this block. All right, so you measure the distance with a ruler between 309 and then G. All right, so here the meters that we get is 10 centimeters. All right, you have 10 centimeters, then those the 10 centimeters, you need to times them with the map scale. Remember they said using a topographic map. All right, so with the topographic map in meters, all right, we are going to times it by 500 meters. All right, then there we are going to times 10 and 500, and then our answer will be 5,000 meters. All right, so that is it. Then we have studied the picture below and answer the following questions. All right, so this is a contour map, a top view, contoured peak, side view. All right, we have our first question. Which area will be suitable for stock farming and forestry between AB and CB, right? Which area? All right. So with AB, this area that is AB, from here up to here, the contoured peak, it will be suitable for forestry, and then area BC will be, or you can call it CB, will be suitable for stock farming. For stock what? Farming. Then we have referred to the diagram in question 1.2.5 and state whether the area is steep or gentle. Support your answer. So the area AB, when you look at AB, this AB, it is steeper, and AB is steeper, and CB is gentler. All right, so that is it. And then, so the reason to support our answer is because the contour lines in AB are closer together. And remember, if something is steeper, the contour lines should be closer. And if something is gentler, the contour lines are apart. Okay, so the contour lines in AB are steeper. They are steeper, meaning closer together, and the contour lines in CB are apart from each other. All right. We have the map interpretation and analysis. Refer to the topographic map and orthoto map given. State whether the following statements are true or false. The contour interval of an orthophoto map is 20 meters. That is false. The contour interval of an orthophoto map is 5 meters. Topographic maps show actual features on the map. False. They don't show actual features on the map. What is the advantage of dam in block B on the topography map on the people living in an area? First and foremost, it provides water for domestic use. All right. It also provides one point 1.3.2 also provides water for watering crops or plants. Okay. Then, despite the availability of water and gentle area, explain two reasons why there is absence of farming in the northwest part of Block A. All right. There are power lines. They are power lines. Okay. You can talk about there is an open cast mining. Open cast mining. Is sewage works in eastern part of A3 suitably located? Explain two reasons for your answer. It is not. So first you agree or disagree, and then you say it's too close. It's too close. The residential to the residential area. To the residential area, meaning it will affect people with bad smell. It will affect people with bad smell. And then you can say there is a river. There is a river. Sewage well seep into the river. Will seep into the river and contaminate the river. The river and the dam. Okay, then we have section B. We are done with section A, which is out of 35. Then let's go to term two's work, which is section B. All right, in section B, it's about developmental issues. And then our first question is choose the correct column. Choose the correct term in column B that matches the description in column A. Write letter A to H next to the question. 1.1.1 in your answer booklet, for example, 2.1.9J. All right. So we have our answer to question. Okay. We have the summary composite measure of the country's average achievements in three basic aspects of human development: health, knowledge, and standard of living. That is HDI. Our answer here is HDI, which is the Human Development Index. The process by which businesses or other organizations develop international influence or start operating on an international scale. That is, answer is E, which is globalization. E, which is globalization. The act of taking control of an area or a country that is not your own, especially using force and sending people from your country to live in there. It's F, that is colonialism. Colonialism. Total income measures the average income earned per person in a given area in a specific area. That is A, which is GDP per capita. GDP per capita. The purchase and sale of goods and services by companies in different countries, that is international trade. International trade. Then we have the monetary value of all goods and services produced within a country's geographical boundaries during a given period. That is C. Okay, this was GDP per capita. And then this is GDP, which is the gross domestic product. All right, let's move on. Read the following comprehension and answer the following questions. The meaning of development. All right, that comprehension is about the meaning of development. So we are going to describe the term development. All right. So what is development? It refers to how countries, regions, and settlements change, progress, and improve over time. All right. So with development, it refers to how countries, refers to how countries, you can call them regions, and settlements change, progress, and improve over time. Okay. Then what do we call the line that separates the north and southern countries? That is called the Brent line. It's called the Brent line. Name 3 aspects used to measure development in the country. These aspects, we have social indicators. You can use social indicators. You can use environmental, and you can use economic indicators. Okay, more economically developed countries, those are the MEDCs, are wealthier countries with higher quality of life, while less economically developed countries, LEDC, are poorer countries with low quality of life. In a paragraph of not more than 8 lines, critically discuss the difference between LEDC and MEDC using 4 aspects of development. All right, so here in our paragraph, we shall have we are going to use the 4 aspects of development. We shall start with economically. Okay, so we shall start with the first one, economically. LEDCs often face significant challenges such as low gross domestic product, high poverty rates, limited access to resources. So in contrast, MEDCs boast stronger economies with higher GDP, lower poverty rates, and better resources allocated. Okay, that is economically, and then let's use our whiteboard. 2.2.4, we shall talk about socially. socially LEDCs typically struggle with issues such as inadequate healthcare, education, and social services. In MEDCs, these aspects are generally more advanced, with better access to quality healthcare, education, and a more robust social safety net. Okay, then we talk about technologically, LEDCs often lag behind, MEDCs in terms of infrastructures, access to information, and communication technologies, and technical or technological innovation. MEDCs, on the other hand, are characterized by advanced infrastructure, widespread access to technology, and higher rates of technological advancement. Okay, then we say environmentally, LEDCs face challenges such as deforestation, pollution, and limited access to clean water and sanitation. Okay. Then MEDCs tend to have more stringent environmental regulations, greater awareness of sustainability, and better access to clean resources and technologies. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Study the figure 2.3 below and answer below, showing development indicators of 6 countries, and answer the questions that follow. All right, identify the economic and social indicators represented by the following. Human Development Index, okay. Social indicator there is economy, infant mortality rate, that is the social. Okay, explain why Gambia has high mortality rate and low life expectancy. All right, it's because Gambia has Gambia has poor medical facility with limited doctors. Which country will have been considered the most developed country according to the data given in figure 2.3? That is Brazil. Evaluate your answer in question 2.3 by giving evidence. The evidence here is Brazil has higher GNP and per capita than other countries. Brazil has higher life expectancy higher life expectancy compared to other countries. You can also say Brazil has higher adult literacy than other countries, meaning which more people can Read and write. Okay. Then we have unfair trade and provision practices. Okay, we have the cartoons here. Which group of countries represented by a poor man? Those are locally economically developed countries. Then which group of countries represented by the rich man? Those are more economically developed countries. Right, after the tree trunk was cut into planks, why did the wood become more expensive? It's because it has been processed into a finished product. It has been processed into a finished product. Discuss the unfair trade relationship that developed between the two men. Okay, here the poor man sells the raw material cheaper and purchased again as a finished product, which is expensive. All right, here, the poor man sells the raw product cheaper and again purchased and again purchased as a finished, again purchased as a finished product, which is expensive. Mention two strategies recommended by United Nations to develop more equitable trading relationships between poor and rich countries. All right, here we have the strategies. The first one is paying fair, paying fair practices. Okay, you can talk about creating opportunities for economically disadvantaged producers, and also paying for a fair price. Okay, so that is it. So the question paper is out of 75.